Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Eileen. I have a quick project share for you today. Um, Went live with the Misfits. It's Ebony and myself. So we're starting our Halloween crafting. And if you don't know, my other girlfriend, Luisa, she has a digital kit that is out right now. And she also has a freebie complimentary to the kit itself. So I've already shared this with you all. This is Eerie Nights from My Crafty Boutique Co. And again, the link will be in the description box below. Just click on that link. It should take you right to the Eerie Nights, to her coffee shop. And this is the freebie. It's the washi. She created a washi for this collection. And you just print it out on some sticker paper if you have it, or not. You can just print it on regular printer paper, cut them into strips, and glue them down like washi. If you had the clear sticker paper, that would even be more amazing. I don't have any, but I have sticker paper. But wanted to show what I made with the Misfits. So I used a cereal box. It is the family size cereal box. So it looks like that. I got the Fruit Loops. It's a pretty good size. And I cut them out. I cut off the top part. This is the top of the cereal box right here. Okay. And it looks like this. So you can see there is still extra on this end over here. Let me move that out of the way for now. On this side here, there's a little bit left over. So I cut that off. I didn't want that. Or actually, no. I scored that and folded that over. And that is my inside tuck spot. So it's right here. And let me show you what it looks like. It's right here. There's a nice little flap here. It's an extra flap. So I folded that down. And what I did to cover the cereal box, I used two 12 by 12 piece of cardstocks, and I scored it at 1/2 inch on one side. And you're not going to fold it, but you're going to overlap. You overlap the two pieces so that you have a 12 by whatever, 23 and a half, because you're going to overlap that 1/2 inch. So you'll have more than enough cardstock to cover. That's how I got the black cardstock in there. So there's what it looks like. This is the Walmart cardstock. Now the Walmart cardstock is a white core. So when you fold your creases, I don't suggest you use it, but I'm using what I have in my stash. And this gave a little crack on the folds. It doesn't bother me, because what I'm going to do is take some, either cover it up with some trim or finish it off with some ink, or even leave it like that, because it just adds to the aesthetic of the, you know, grunged age look. And then this is Luisa's digital kit, like I said. And I'm using one of the her pages where it has a scene of the haunted house. You can't see it in that. Let me show you. Okay. It looks like this. So to do this cover, I had to print this out twice. One to cover the large flap, the front of the book. So I used that piece there to cover up the front. And then to add the flap, I had to print it a second time and then try to line up my image so that it looks like one complete image. But this, I tried to use my magnets, and I think the cardstock or the hot glue is in the way, kind of preventing it from staying shut. Like at the most it will stay closed, but if you hit it the wrong way, see, it opens up. And I did use 3 magnets. I have 1, 2, 3, and I didn't put it on the edge. I kind of put it a little bit away from the edge, just so that the bulge wouldn't be like right here. I want it more into the cover flap. Okay, so for now, this is the front. I didn't cover my sides or the back on the outside, but on the inside, I use another print from her kit, and it looks like a whole room, like a spooky room. And now I cut this edge here, and I had added it to the flap right there that you see. So that little tuck spot right in there. Nice and sturdy. And then I had to print this twice, so I used the piece there, and then I used another piece to go underneath. Now this it doesn't line up exactly, but it's pretty close. And then I used a piece right here, and what was left, I didn't want to continue on here, so I just reprinted this image and started the new image here, and then went across my panels, and I cut them into pieces, into sections, so those sections can, you know, don't have extra bulk added to it. So this is what it looks like, just like that. Okay, so at the most we have at least 3 inches in here, at the most. So there's 3 inches on this side, but this side is a little narrower, so it's under 3 inches, so 2 7/8 or something like that. So now I have a lot of room to play. I can add a spine or my pages in here, or I can add a waterfall so that the embellishments can lay in here. It just, you know, sky's the limit. So once the embellishments are removed, it can now become just a book like that. And you can add journal pages in here, junk journal pages in here. It's really, you know, endless possibilities. So I'm thinking maybe one insert here as a junk journal insert, and then have like a rainbow, what is it called? Waterfall effect for the embellishments to open up, because you got a lot of space. So if I did add the junk journal, it would probably be towards the front, and then leave a second option here, just leave it empty so that all the other embellishments that I lay up in there has room. And then I'll also probably add a spot here for a beadable pen, you know, like something like that. Just some decorative, you know. I wish I had my extended pen, but either way, it would be enough room to add a pen there. And then the closure looks nice and neat. And I cover these up. You won't even see this. Just like here, you won't see as much because I'll cover it to the very edge of the page, like that. So yeah, I hope you join us on future lives. This will be, you know, our Halloween, the beginning of our Halloween crafting. So oh, and don't forget, you can also come check us out on Luisa's channel. Luisa and I will go live. Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna have to message her if she'll be live tomorrow, because tomorrow's Wednesday. Well, when you're watching this, it is Wednesday, but I'm filming this on Tuesday. So anyway, come check us out if you get a chance. Come in, say hi. I mean, this looks so awesome. This is all Luisa's Digitals, and I can't wait to fill it up with some embellishments. That's going to be so much fun, and junk journal. So again, thank you all for watching. If you're new here, welcome. Please join our crafty family. Hit the subscribe button, and while you're there, if you hit the notification bell, that will let you know when we load new videos. Well, when I load new videos like this, or when I go live here on my channel. Thanks again, and thumbs up this video. I'll see you all next time. Bye.